You don't need much for this workout. Does that scare you? This format is going to be a little bit different for our barreALLEY today. Typically, we do 4 exercises 4 times through, and then we move on to a new set of exercises. We are going to do 8 exercises in a row. One flows smoothly into the next, and we're doing that 4 times in a row. Good. Left foot in front, right foot behind you. Bend your knee, bend your elbows. Keep that ball at your chest. Step back and across. Curtsy to a lunge. Curtsy to a lunge. Keep this left knee tracked right over those middle toes and get low in these lunges. Hips are square in that curtsy. Beautiful. Next exercise, double lunge. That means both knees are bent, and then extend your back leg. Reach that ball in front of you. Pull your belly off your thighs. Double lunge, big reach. Double lunge. We are on this left side for all 8 exercises. So pay attention to the support, the strength, the stability. Beautiful. Double lunge into an overhead reach with a high knee. Bend your knees, kneecap taps, and then reach up, find a balance. The goal here is muscle failure. Fatigue, I already have. By this 8th exercise, we should be quaking. Beautiful high knee. Keep your arms straight. Start to lower that ball and stop it in front of your chest. Start to extend that right leg behind you. Hinge at your hips. Keep your arms straight. High knee. Bring that ball back overhead. Hips stay square. Lift that right heel high behind you. Hold that leg lift. Hips are square. Belly is in. That ball is right underneath your chest. Zip up your pants and bend your elbows. Pull that ball to your belly button. Option, drop that back foot. Maybe you drop one row, lift one row. It's up to you. Chest proud, squeeze those shoulder blades together behind you. Drop your right toes. Keep your front knee bent. Belly button in. Take that ball into your right hand. It comes behind your back and back out in front. Switch into the left hand. Right hand reaches. Option to stay here. Option to lift your leg as you bring that ball behind your back. Open up that chest, lower the shoulders out of the ears. Ooh, good. Front knee is bent. Elbows in, tap out. Tempo, in, out, squat down, and then step back. How's that left leg? I know it. Less than 3 seconds to go. Final exercise. Drop that ball down to the floor. Extend your right leg. Hips are square, so drop that right hip. Toes tap, leg lift. Down and up. Zip up those pants. Lift through your heel. I want you to feel your butt squeeze at the top. Weight is in that left heel, so sit back a little bit. Ay, chihuahua. That's one round. That's one round. Right foot is in front. Left foot back. Lunge, curtsy, lunge. Let's go. You know the drill. The pace doesn't matter. It's your form. It's the integrity of each movement. It's harder when you go slower. You got no momentum. Good. Double lunge, both knees bend. Extend your back leg and reach that ball off in front. I'm waiting. Here we go, 20 seconds. Good. You're reaching your upper body over that front thigh. These ankle weights are an added challenge. You can ditch them at any time you feel like your form is being compromised. Double lunge, high knee, single leg balance. Arms come overhead. Hips stay square. Hold that high knee, arms overhead, lower that ball in line with your chest. Extend that leg behind you. Ball stays in front of the chest the whole time. Bring it back up. And then overhead. Lift with your heel. Hinge at your hip. Good. We have rows. So we're pulling that ball towards our belly button. You can drop your back foot. You can keep it floating. You can do a little bit of both. Good. Sit back into that right heel a little bit. Drop your left hip square out. Now lift your heel ever so slightly in the back. Plug that right big toe into the floor. Drop your back foot. We're bringing this ball behind our back. Knee on top of ankle. Hip square. Option to lift that left leg. I find that easier in my range of motion in my chest and shoulders, but holy smokes, it's harder lifting that leg with the ankle weight. Tap in, tap out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat. Whew. Lower that ball in front of those right toes. Leg lift. I'm taking a knee. Left leg. Here we go. Good. You're lifting through with your heel. All the way. 1/4 inch more than you want to. Chest is proud. Gaze is forward. We're almost there. Pull your belly in. Now we know the flow. Let's sink a little bit deeper. 2 more rounds. Left foot in front, lunge, curtsy, lunge. Let's go. Squeeze that ball. Chest is lifted. Kneecap tracks over that middle toe. Plant your big toe down in front. Double lunge. Extend that back leg. Reach those arms out in front. Let's go. Hinge. Back leg is long. Double lunge. Single leg balance. High knee. Ball comes overhead. Square those hips. When you lift that right knee, don't lift your right hip. That'll help you stay nice and square, making it easier to balance on that left leg. Good. Lower that ball so it's in line with your chest. Extend that leg behind you. Hinge at your hips, square your hips. Keep those arms straight. Bring it all the way. Back up. Leg lifted or drop those toes. Row to the belly button. Good. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Option. Leg stays lifted. Good. Think about your shoulders needing to be in line with your ankle behind you. Pull up, pull back. Drop those right toes. Reaching that ball behind the back. Toes stay down or leg lifts up and down. Good. Straight back. I notice a little arching, so I'm going to hinge forward a little bit more. Whoops. Keep going. Tap in, tap out. 2 more exercises go. That's 40 seconds of work. Yeah. Seems short, but when you're in it, it's pretty brutal. Ball on the ground. Soften your left knee. Square your hips. Lift that right heel even higher. Pull your belly in. Leg lifts. If you notice you're lifting your leg higher because you're rolling that hip open, try to keep your hips square. The eye of that hip faces the floor the whole time. We got one more round. We can do anything one more time. Right foot in front, let's go. Double lunge, curtsy lunge. Squeeze that ball. Chest is proud. Belly in. Get low into that back knee. Extend back leg. Reach those arms out. Sink in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Feel a little bit like a rhythmic gymnast with this decorative ball. But holding on to that ball encourages you to keep those arms shoulder width apart, right? Not wide, so you feel more activation in your chest, in your upper back. Bring it overhead. Single leg balance. So even though there's no weight to this ball, you'll still feel it in that upper body. Hold that high knee into that scale, into that airplane. Again. Keep those hips nice and square. Squeeze your bum at the top. Heels drive high. Leg is long behind you. Good. Hold that scale or step back. Hinge at your hips. You're rowing. Squeeze and row. Hinge over that right leg. Bend into that right knee. In, out. Zip up your pants. We're taking it behind the back. Leg lifts, or keep those toes grounded. Keep it up. Tap in, tap out. Tap in, tap out. Squat, reach. Squat, reach. We're almost there. Less than 5 seconds to go. Ball lowers all the way to the mat. This is your last exercise. Reach that leg long. Bend your right knee. Zip up your pants. Pull that belly off your thigh. Good job. Ouch.